Did you know that one of the most affordable superfoods might already be sitting in your refrigerator? That's right. Eggs. While most people think of eggs as just a breakfast item, very few realize the powerful health benefits eggs can offer, especially for seniors. In fact, many experts now call eggs one of the most complete foods on earth. How many times have you cracked an egg without thinking twice about what it can do for your bones, your memory, or even your eyes? What if I told you that eating eggs a certain way, and at the right frequency, can help manage or even prevent 7 common health issues that seniors face every day? In this video, we're diving deep into the incredible science-backed health benefits of eggs for people over 60. We'll also cover who should be cautious and how to get the most out of this nutrient powerhouse. So, if you care about your health or the well-being of someone you love, this is a video you can't afford to miss. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We're here to help seniors live longer, stronger and smarter. Don't forget to like, subscribe and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We love hearing from our amazing senior community around the world. Let's get started. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know. How I can make better content for you. 1 supports brain health and memory. As we grow older, it's common to pause and reflect not just on the life we've lived, but also on the moments we hope to never forget. A grandchild's laughter, a favorite song from years ago, the warm smell of a family meal. These memories are treasures. But for many seniors, the quiet fear of memory loss and cognitive decline begins to creep in, casting a shadow over the golden years. This is where something as simple as an egg, yes, a humble egg, can make a surprising difference. Eggs are one of the richest natural sources of choline, a nutrient that plays a central role in brain health. Choline is essential for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory formation and mood regulation. It helps brain cells communicate more effectively, allowing us to process thoughts, recall information, and stay mentally sharp even in our later years. What's truly remarkable is how much impact this one nutrient can have. A landmark study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with higher choline intake had better cognitive performance and a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. But here's the twist: most people don't get nearly enough choline from their daily diet, and this gap grows with age. Just 1 egg contains almost 30% of your daily choline needs delivered in a natural, absorbable form. It's not a magic pill, but a steady, nourishing way to protect your brain day by day, breakfast by breakfast. And the benefits aren't just physical. Knowing you're supporting your mind gives a sense of control, of dignity, of hope, something deeply important when facing the uncertainties of aging. But there's more to the egg story. The yolk, often wrongly feared, is where most of the nutrients lie. Besides choline, it contains small but powerful amounts of omega-3 fatty acids and B vitamins, both of which support cognitive clarity and emotional stability. It's like nature, carefully wrapped a brain-boosting package in a simple shell. So if you've been wondering whether eggs are worth adding to your diet, the science and the stories say yes. They nourish not just the body, but the essence of who we are, our memories, our clarity, our connection to the people we love. And speaking of connection, did you know that the same egg that feeds your brain could also help protect something just as important, your vision? What's inside the yolk might surprise you next. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2 protects eye health. As the years go by, many seniors begin to notice small but meaningful changes in their vision, struggling to read fine print, seeing halos around lights at night, or simply needing to hold a photo a bit closer to bring it into focus. These moments may seem minor at first, but over time they can feel like losing touch with the vivid details of the world. The sparkle in a loved one's eyes, the colors of a sunset, the words on a handwritten letter. But what if something as ordinary as an egg could help preserve those precious moments of clarity? Eggs, specifically the yolks, contain 2 incredible nutrients that have been shown to protect and even enhance eye health: lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants accumulate in the retina, especially in the macula, which is responsible for sharp central vision. Their role to filter harmful blue light and reduce oxidative stress, two major contributors to age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. Most people don't realize that the body doesn't produce lutein and zeaxanthin on its own. We must get them from food. And among all sources, eggs offer them in a form that's highly bioavailable, meaning our bodies absorb them more efficiently than from vegetables alone. That's especially important for seniors, whose digestive efficiency often declines with age. Research backs this up in powerful ways. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming one egg per day significantly increased both lutein and zeaxanthin levels in the blood, which correlates with improved macular pigment density, a key measure of eye health. Another study showed that egg consumption helped reduce the risk of developing severe age-related macular degeneration by nearly 40%. But it's not just about science. It's about preserving the ability to see your grandchild smile clearly, to drive safely and confidently, to read without strain, and to feel connected to the world through your eyes. Eggs, so simple and familiar, quietly offer this gift, the power to help you see longer, see better, and see life in all its detail. And as incredible as it is that one food can help protect your eyesight, the surprises don't stop there. In fact, the very same egg that sharpens your vision may also be the secret to something even more vital: maintaining your strength and independence as you age. Let's talk about how eggs help your muscles and why it matters more than ever. 3. Strengthens muscles and prevents frailty. There comes a moment in many people's later years when getting up from a chair feels different. Slower, heavier, a little less certain. Tasks that once felt effortless. Climbing stairs, lifting a grocery bag, walking for more than a few minutes, suddenly require thought, balance, even caution. For seniors, this gradual loss of strength isn't just frustrating. It can be frightening. It's not just about muscles, it's about independence, confidence, and the freedom to move without fear. That's why protecting muscle mass in your 60s and 70s and beyond is not simply a fitness goal, it's a lifeline. And, surprisingly, eggs may hold one of the simplest, most powerful keys to keeping your body strong. Eggs are one of the few complete protein sources that are not only affordable, but also highly digestible, making them ideal for aging bodies. Each egg contains about 6 to 7 genes of high-quality protein, packed with all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair, rebuild, and thrive. And unlike some other protein-rich foods, eggs are gentle on the stomach and easy to prepare in a variety of ways. What makes this especially important is a condition called sarcopenia, the natural age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It begins as early as your 50s and accelerates with age, often unnoticed, until it leads to weakness, imbalance, and falls. But here's the good news. Studies have shown that seniors who consume adequate protein, especially in the morning, maintain significantly better muscle strength and mobility than those who don't. Eggs offer a natural way to meet that need. Whether scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled, they deliver the fuel your muscles crave. And it's not just about building muscle, it's about staying upright, walking unaided, and doing the little things that bring joy, like tending a garden, cooking for family, or dancing at a wedding. More than a meal, an egg can be an act of self-care, a quiet defense against the loss of movement that so many fear but few talk about. And yet, as vital as strong muscles are, they rest on a foundation that often goes overlooked: the strength of your bones. Without healthy bones, no amount of muscle can keep you upright. And in the next section, we'll uncover how eggs contribute to building and preserving one of your body's most essential structures, your skeleton. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Now let's keep going with point number 4. 4 supports bone health. There's something quietly powerful about standing tall. It's not just posture, it's presence. And for many seniors, staying upright and steady is one of the greatest challenges of aging. Broken bones, stooped backs, and fragile frames don't just happen overnight. They come after years of subtle weakening, a slow erosion of strength that too often goes unnoticed until one day it doesn't. We often hear about calcium when it comes to bone health, and rightfully so. But there's a missing piece in that conversation: a silent partner that determines whether calcium is truly absorbed and used by the body. That nutrient is vitamin D, and surprisingly, one of its most accessible sources lives in your refrigerator, the egg yolk. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less vitamin D from sunlight, and yet our need for it increases. Without enough vitamin D, the calcium we consume can pass through us unused, like trying to build a house without nails to hold it together. That's where eggs step in. They provide a gentle, consistent source of vitamin D, along with phosphorus and protein, which are also vital for maintaining bone density and strength. Scientific studies have shown that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels are far less likely to suffer fractures, especially hip fractures, one of the most devastating injuries an older adult can face. A fall that a younger person might brush off could for someone over 70 mean months of recovery or the loss of independence altogether. Eating eggs regularly is not just about getting nutrients, it's about reinforcing your foundation quite literally. It's about staying mobile, keeping the freedom to move through your home unassisted, and continuing to live life on your terms. Every egg you eat is a quiet investment in stability, resilience, and the strength to keep going. And here's something many don't realize. The connection between bones and the heart runs deeper than you might think. Yes, your heart, the organ that has carried you through every moment of life, is also influenced by the foods you eat. In the next section, we'll uncover one of the most misunderstood relationships in nutrition today: how eggs affect your heart health and why they might not be the villain you were once told they were. 5. Supports heart health. For most of us, the heart has always been more than just an organ. It's a symbol of life, of love, of everything. That keeps us going. It beats for our families, for our passions, for the memories we hold close and the dreams we still chase. So when we think about protecting our hearts in our later years, it becomes something deeply personal, not just medical, but emotional. Yet for decades, eggs have unfairly worn the label of heart hazard. Many seniors, following outdated advice, pushed them aside out of fear of cholesterol. But today, science tells a very different and far more hopeful Tendo story. While it's true that eggs contain dietary cholesterol, we now understand that for most people, this does not directly translate to higher blood cholesterol. In fact, eggs can actually help increase HDL, the good cholesterol that helps protect against heart disease. And perhaps more importantly, eggs are packed with nutrients that actively support cardiovascular health, like vitamin B12, selenium, and choline, all of which reduce inflammation and help regulate blood pressure and blood vessel function. A comprehensive study published in the British Medical Journal followed over 400,000 individuals and found no link between moderate egg consumption and heart disease, and even observed some protective benefits in those who included eggs regularly in their diet. It's a quiet but powerful reminder that sometimes nutrition is about balance, not fear. For seniors especially, eggs offer a natural, affordable way to nourish the heart, without the need for synthetic supplements or complicated routines. A boiled egg in the morning isn't just food. It's a small act of care for your most vital muscle. It supports the rhythm that has carried you through a lifetime of emotion, effort, and endurance. So perhaps it's time to welcome eggs back to your table. Not with guilt, but with gratitude. Because your heart deserves strength, nourishment, and trust in every beat. And speaking of strength, there's another side of health that often gets overlooked, yet becomes more essential with each passing year: your immune system. And as you'll soon discover, the egg has something to say about that too. 6. Supports immunity. There's something we often take for granted: the quiet strength of the immune system always working behind the scenes. It shields us from the colds that go around in winter, the infections that show up uninvited, the invisible threats that could so easily take hold if left unchecked. But as we grow older, that shield naturally weakens. The body's defenses don't move as quickly or as fiercely as they once did. And for many seniors, even a minor illness can turn into something serious. That's why every choice we make in our later years, every bite we take, carries a deeper purpose. And surprisingly, one of the most effective ways to support your immune system may already be sitting in your kitchen. The simple, nourishing egg. Eggs are often seen as basic, but inside that small shell lies a powerful combination of immune, boosting nutrients. They're rich in vitamin A, which helps maintain the health of your skin and the lining of your respiratory tract, the body's first line of defense against germs. They also provide selenium, a trace mineral that strengthens the immune response and helps your body recognize and attack harmful invaders more efficiently. Equally important are vitamin B12 and high-quality protein, both of which support the production of white blood cells, the soldiers of your immune system. For seniors who may struggle with nutrient absorption or eat less due to changes in appetite, eggs are a compact and digestible source of strength. They're easy to prepare, gentle on the stomach and nourishing in every sense. But the true power of eggs lies not just in the nutrients they provide, but in the consistency they offer. A simple habit, a soft-boiled egg at breakfast or a warm scrambled egg for dinner, becomes part of a quiet defense strategy. One that helps you stay strong during flu season, recover faster from illnesses, and feel just a little more resilient every day. And here's the beautiful thing. When your immune system is stronger, your energy returns. Your appetite improves. Your days feel fuller again, which brings us to something many seniors struggle with but don't often talk about: weight management. Whether it's keeping extra pounds off or holding on to healthy weight, eggs may have more to offer than you ever imagined. Let's take a closer look. 7 helps maintain a healthy weight. As we age, the relationship we have with our bodies changes. Weight, once a matter of vanity or numbers on a scale, begins to carry deeper meaning. For some seniors, unintentional weight loss becomes a quiet warning sign, a hint of something deeper happening inside. For others, gradual weight gain adds strain to joints, raises blood pressure, and leads to fatigue that wasn't there before. And yet, in both cases, the true challenge is balance. Not just losing or gaining weight, but maintaining a body that feels strong, stable, and nourished. This is where eggs quietly offer something remarkable. Unlike so many processed foods that leave us feeling full for a moment and hungry soon after, eggs provide sustained, meaningful nourishment, with a balance of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients. Eggs help regulate hunger hormones, support metabolism, and offer lasting energy, all in a single simple food. Studies have shown that seniors who start their day with a protein-rich breakfast, such as eggs, tend to eat fewer calories over the course of the day, not because they're dieting, but because their bodies feel satisfied. That sense of fullness isn't just physical, it's emotional. It gives you the freedom to eat mindfully, not reactively, and for seniors who may eat less due to appetite changes, illness, or medication, eggs also offer a concentrated source of calories and nutrients in a small, easy-to-eat package. But perhaps the greatest gift eggs offer in this area isn't about calories at all. It's about dignity. Being able to manage your weight in a healthy, natural way gives you control, confidence, and vitality. It's about moving through your day with comfort, keeping up with grandchildren, walking a little farther, standing a little taller. So whether you're trying to regain strength after illness or simply want to stay in balance, eggs can be a powerful ally. Not in the pursuit of perfection, but in the journey toward feeling good in your own skin. And yet, even with all these physical benefits, there's another role eggs play that's often overlooked, a role that touches something much deeper than muscle or memory. What if we told you that something as humble as an egg might even offer emotional healing, or that it could support your mental clarity in the face of life's toughest challenges? Stay with us, because what comes next might surprise you. Conclusion: a simple egg, a lasting gift. In a world that often chases complexity, fancy diets, expensive supplements, and ever-changing health advice, it's almost poetic that something so small, so humble, and so familiar as an egg can quietly support the very pillars of senior health, not with noise or novelty, but with consistency, nutrition, and a touch of wisdom from nature. Throughout your life, you've learned to value what truly matters: strength that lasts, clarity of mind, a steady heart, independence, and the ability to keep moving forward. You've learned that the little things, a daily walk, a kind word, a shared meal, are what truly make life meaningful. And now, in this stage of life, the egg becomes one of those little things. Quiet, unassuming but packed with exactly what your body and mind still need. Think about it. One egg offers support for your memory, your eyesight, your bones, muscles, heart, immune system, and your weight. All areas that tend to weaken with age. And yet with every forkful you're making a simple, smart investment in your health and independence. No prescriptions, no marketing gimmicks, just real food with real benefits. But perhaps the most powerful part of all is this. Choosing to care for yourself at any age is a radical act of hope. It's not about chasing youth. It's about honoring the life you've lived and giving your body the respect it still deserves. Whether you're 65 or 95, you still have stories to tell, love to give, and days worth living fully. And a nourished body makes that possible. So the next time you crack open an egg, don't just see a meal. See a quiet act of strength, a gift from nature, a small daily way to say, I'm still here, I still matter, and I still care for myself. And if you found inspiration in this, we invite you to keep learning with us because there are more every day. Foods just like the egg that carry hidden powers for longevity, energy, and healing. In our next video, we'll explore another kitchen staple with science-backed benefits that might just change the way you think about growing older. Your health journey isn't over. In many ways, it's just beginning. Let's keep walking it together. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.